India, a nation with population exceeding 1.3 billion, which is regarded as king of cricket and hockey, but when it comes to motorsports we are still the back markers of the sport. So one simple question arises in the mind, why? Why is India, a country with population more than US, Europe combined, not shining in this sport? India got only 2 Formula 1 drivers till date, but they haven't had the brightest of the future. And currently when it comes to Formula 1 only one prodigy comes in the mind, that is Jehan Daruwala. There is only one answer of just 2 words, money and infrastructure. Money is the primary reason motorsports is hard to get in. You need at least hundreds of $1,000s if not millions for you to have a good career in racing. And the other answer is infrastructure, which is lacking in India. But that is about to change, at least on paper. Indian motorsports team Mumbai Falcon along with FMSCI, the Sporting Committee of Motorsports in India, has launched Indian Racing League, Formula 4 India and Formula Regional India. Also the technical support will be provided by none other than the supreme leader of open wheel feeder series, Prema Racing. All these championships will be held next year in the month of February and March. So now let's take a look at all these series. First let's talk about Indian Racing League or IRL. Think of this as an Eurocup or IPL for motorsports. IRL will be a city-based franchise racing event which will use cars similar to W Series spec. These cars will be built by Wolf Racing. It will be a spec series where all the cars will be supplied by the same company in terms of aero and power. Every team needs to have at least one international driver, one Indian driver with an experience of at least a year in international series, and one last driver with at least one national championship under his or her belt. IRL will have 18 races span across 5 weekends. It is rumored to say that each team will cost $1 million, which includes salaries of drivers, team member plus logistics and marketing expenses. This will nurture the Indian and international prodigies for their future prospects ahead. The races will be of 35 to 45 minutes. Now let's talk about Formula 4. We have Formula 4, but that's a little different currently. We have LGB F4, which is handled by JK Tyres. But this new Indian F4 will be equivalent of European F4 and Italian F4. The F4 India will have carbon fiber chassis built by Tatuus, and using the 160 bhp 1.4-litre Abarth engine. All the cars will use halo device similar to current F1 and F2 cars. There will be 13 cars on the grid and the race calendar will consist of 15 races spanning across 5 weekends. There will be just one single team, Mumbai Falcons, but the technical sides of things will be handled by Italian team Prema Racing. And the Indian F4 will be backed by FIA, so the winner will get 12 super license points and she will also get a free seat in next year's Formula Regional. Now coming towards Formula Regional, it will be using the international spec F3 cars. These will be made by Italian constructor Tatuus and will be powered by Autotecnica Motori-tuned Alfa Romeo 1.8-litre turbo engines, putting out 270 horsepower. The schedule for Formula Regional will be similar to F4, but it will have 16 cars grid. As F4 and Formula Regional cars are handled by Prema, there is a chance of seeing the drivers in FIA F2 or F3 in near future. Winner of the Formula Regional will be handed 18 super license points. Now coming towards who is eligible. So to compete in F4 and Formula Regional you must be a winner of at least one motorsport championship or at least an experience of more than a year. Also Red Bull has a huge presence in India, so you could expect to see 1 or 2 driver making it into their junior academy like Jehan. The races will be held at everyone's favorite Bud International Circuit, MMRT, Curry, and a street circuit in Hyderabad similar to Hanoi. Here is the list of schedule for all of the championships. The Hyderabad circuit will hold the season finale. All the races will be of 30 laps except BIC. Hopefully this will improve motorsports scene in India and will attract newer audience, and hence this could bring back India in F1 calendar again in next 3 years. Also, there are 3 more FIA F3 grade tracks under construction, so the calendar will broaden in the upcoming years. The final list of drivers isn't officially out yet, but on paper this is looking good for Indian motorsports prodigies as well as fans. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below about these championships. Thank you.